Well, YouTube, I'm back. I got it bring it back.
Pretty good. He's got the ramps on it. Looking good. Looking good.
Good evening, YouTube. This is Richard with We Care Lawns. I'm in the AUG area, and I got a bit of bad news. Last week, I came by to check on my equipment, my truck and shed, and I noticed one of the smaller sheds here on the property the door was left open on it. And I didn't think my sister left it open, and I know I didn't leave it open, and so I just went to check on it and realized that someone had taken some of my equipment, which I had stored in there as well. They had taken it, and I said, well, goodness. So I thought, well, let me go check on the bigger shed and the box truck. And as I turned the corner, I see one of the one of the blowers that I had that was really, it was just for parts, laying behind the truck. And then it sunk in. I realized that they had broken into my truck. They didn't break into the shed because the way I have the truck parked, you can't get to inside the shed. But they had broken into the truck, and they had taken some equipment. They'd taken two backpack blowers. They took most of my trimmers except one. They didn't touch some mowers because they couldn't get them off. Plus, I don't think they could. It was some stuff that I was doing to the mowers. They probably didn't think they were running at the time or whatever, but they didn't take those. They didn't take the other little small hedge trimmer I had, but the rest of the stuff they got. Also, one of the other lawn care providers in the area, my sister shared with me, which he's a friend of my sister's, shared with me that they had struck him. It was either last night or night before last. So in this area that I'm in, we either got some people watching folks and spotting them out and taking their equipment. It was just a strange coincidence. He just got hit, but I believe it's someone watching. I'm sharing this video to just tell everybody it's beginning of lawn season. You know, they're out there. You got to be watchful. Some of this I could have prevented by choosing a different type lock to put on my truck, and also I got to put me some GPS trackers on some of my equipment, so I can, you know, make sure that I can locate them when I need to locate them. So I'm pretty much going to have to count on my insurance to help me replace those items. I put it to the sheriff department. They're going to come over Friday and do some more dusting of some equipment they had moved. They were wet the day that happened, so they didn't want to dust them then, but say if it dries, they may be able to pull a print. But anyway, not to make this too long, this is an intro into the video that on the day that it happened, which was last Wednesday I came over. You will see how I'm kind of messed with me a little bit. It got to me, but you know, with Yahweh help, this too shall pass, and I will continue to move forward. I'm not going to let that set me back. I've been hit one time before. It was in 2020. they got my mowers. They got both mowers, the trailer and everything. All I got back was the trailer at the time, and later on I located the Bradley. I got a video on that. I might shoot you the link to that video where the day that I went and picked it up. And so I got the Bradley back, and to have this happen again is kind of, it makes you wonder. It makes me wonder, is this something I need to continue to try to do? But anyway, well, let's go. We'll just go ahead and start the rest of the video. And you guys have a good day. Be safe, be careful, and be watchful. Well, YouTube, this is Richard Pryor with We Care. I got some bad news. It's the second time this done happened to me. Someone broke into my box truck, they cut the lock, and they've stolen a bunch of my equipment. They got my weed eaters, my hedge trimmers. They took both of my backpack blowers. They couldn't get the mower because the way it's sitting, and in fact, I guess they probably thought it wasn't running too, because I got it still pretty much taken apart. And it took me for a ride on this one. They broke into one of the sheds, and I guess that's what they thought they were was going to take first, and then they decided to come and get the stuff off my truck. So I'm without a few things. I got my serial numbers. I'm gonna report it. I'm gonna call the police and report everything, and hopefully my insurance will pay for it. I don't have a problem getting my money, getting at least something back. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to shoot a quick video saying, be careful, watch your stuff, no matter where it's at. There are also always some people who want what you got. So they wasn't able to get in this shed because of the way I got the truck parked right beside the shed. They can't get in it. But yeah, they got me. So be careful. They're out there. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. And please subscribe.